Uh, Final Fight. This story goes way back. An old buddy of mine. We just had this sick game that we used to play where he created one character and I created my character. And no matter what we did, it was always an ongoing battle. Usually with video games. And we would just create these characters and just totally just challenge one another. And of course, whoever won out of those matches, we would be the top dog. So on top of that, I wanted to create for the first time some kind of action short film. Which is why I came out with this film, Final Fight. It was tough to come out with a name because there's so many things out there with, I'm sure, this type of name. I had different types of titles in the works, but then I just changed it up at the end for this. His character in the film was this character called the R, which is an inside joke for his character's name that he created. And of course mine was Yang Element, representing the yin yang. So again, we would always have these ongoing battles. So I said, hey, I'm going to create this film. If you want to tag along. Of course, he was as crazy as I was, so he was definitely down for it. I told him my rule whenever I do these films is you create your own character. I'll just, make sure we do the fighting sequence. So he created his character, and we started filming. The thing I liked most about this film was that I gave it, what I wanted to see come out of the project. It was quick, short. I got the fighting sequence pretty decent. Threw some quick effects on it. And if you check it out, you can definitely see some of the stuff I'm talking about. But this is one of my special projects because it was something that I've been wanting to touch upon. Throughout my films I've done different types. And fighting was one of the main goals I had. As of now, I've been working on a lot more, but this specific one was my first, so it's definitely number one in my book. But I've done many random things also throughout my films, where I don't sit there and I storyboard and think about what's first, what's second. I'm very I like to improvise with my work. Just go right and start shooting something and then place it where it belongs after. My shooting doesn't make sense at first, but that's when I put everything together, and that's where I have the most fun trying to figure out, alright, why did I even do this first scene? Where's it gonna go? This short film itself, you could kind of see that it is very jumpy. You're kind of wondering what's happening, and then it gets to the fighting towards the end. I was working on the second project, and I kind of stopped on that. But it would have obviously continued from there, where it left off, and then I would have ended up meshing and putting all the different stories together. But you know, this is what I had in mind, and I think for a first time fighting short film, I put a goal out and reached it.